Hey guys, Jessica Damu here with another custom Gundam MSA failure! You're like, why are you making a video of a failure? What the heck is that? Well, sometimes you have cool ideas and you try and bring them to life or figure out how to figure out the rest of the idea that hasn't arrived yet, but the concept is cool, and then you just look, ugh, what have I made? Ugh. This is one of those. So I was looking at the torso of the Mandala Gundam, which is this right here. I thought that's really amphibious looking, in my opinion. But it has a lot of that RX-78 character. And so I thought, well, maybe I can make an amphibious GM or something. Which obviously our head is a Gundam head, but I took a Lego helmet and I cut down the head and shoved it on there, kind of like as a test bed for putting a GM head in there. And obviously it would have been painted or something afterwards, but it's like, okay, so what kind of arms do I put on here? And I suspect putting on regular arms would have been a better move, but I was like, Zeon has all these mobile suits that have these long, lanky arms for doing melee damage. What if somebody in the Federation was like, you know what, that's a cool idea, we should try that. What would a Federation version of that look like? And apparently what a Federation version of that would look like looks pretty horrible. Because here it is. It's got these long, lanky arms I made out of version 1 RX-78 arms. Kind of hodgepodge their joints, shoved them into a handhole. And I thought, well, Federation has beam weaponry. What if they use beam weaponry instead of claws? So I took these Nataku, Ultron, weapons and threw them on there. And to help it look more amphibious, I decided to use strike legs and cut them down to look like GM. And Tall Gaze 2, lower torso. I think this piece right here is from the Tall Gaze 2 as well. Head, this is like an Asura back of the leg piece. And yeah, but there it is. I hate it. It's awful. It's awful. I still like the original concept reasons I came up with it, but I definitely haven't come up with a good way to do anything like that. But that's kind of how customizing goes. That's why I'm making this video. Sometimes you'll customize stuff, and you learn new tips, you learn new tricks, you learn cool things that you can do, but it ends up being a failure. And that's okay. It's part of learning. It's part of designing things. It's part of experimenting. You build something and you go, no, I hate that. Okay, well, you figure out what you liked about it, the chest. And, I figured out how to make the chest taller by adding a piece to it. That was cool. The idea of Federation amphibious suits, having long arms with beam weapons, I still think that's cool. I just utterly hate how this looks. And, yeah. That's it. Maybe it'd look cooler if it used, like, the Nataku's arms that fold up, so they look like normal arms most of the time, and then they become long. That might be pretty stinking cool for a Federation unit. And, they're just crazy customs. It's fun. I expect to see some kind of upgrade of this someday. The idea would be like an amphibious prototype that never saw mass production. Still working on it. I kept it long enough to remember the cool ideas about it and show it off. Keep customizing, guys, and make some videos of them. So I like seeing them. See you later.